Hey there everyone, it is Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi! I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. We're out here doing a vlog, a little hike and chat, a little stroll and chat. It is a very cool day. I looked at the weather report when I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, it's supposed to be doomy and gloomy and gross today. This is awesome. And so I snagged Apollo and we headed up to Woodland Park, which is just outside of Colorado Springs, about 20 minutes outside of Colorado Springs. And we've been up here, not on this hike before, but we went to, I think it's called Lovell Gulch Trail. And so we've done that hike before, and we've actually done it a couple of times. So this hike is the Rampart Range or Rampart Reservoir trail. It's one of the trails up here. And this is about 6 miles up the mountain from that Lovell Gulch. So I've never been up here before. It was quite the drive. The last couple of miles were a little sketchy for my car. I'm curious to see how it does coming out of here. I definitely was a little shaky, a little scared when I finally stopped and parked. I was like, oh. So I've got the scary car ride jitters right now. But yeah, it's in the 50s and drizzling, and so I love walking around in this kind of overcasty, cool weather. So I did have to unplug the wireless microphone setup because I don't believe the receiver is waterproof, and so I didn't want it to get completely soaked. So this is just the regular camera microphone because the camera's waterproof, so I can just use the camera. So hopefully the sound's coming through okay. I'll try to clean things up in editing if I can. I need to see if they make some sort of like waterproof cover for that receiver. But yeah, me and Apollo are just doing a little day hike. I also forgot my watch at home, so I'm not going to be able to tell how far we've walked. But I'm just going to go for a while, and then we'll head back to the car and maybe go down to Lovell Gulch or do another short hike. I honestly looked this one up, and I think it's the right one, but by the time I got up here, I had no service, and I wasn't able to double check that it was the right one. This was definitely on a whim. I just saw the weather report and I was like, oh, let's go do something. So I just kind of saw the weather report and made a mad dash. So we'll probably go for a while and then I'll turn around at a certain point. I just don't want to get us lost, especially if we start to see the trails split. And I'm nervous about getting back down because I'm like, oh my gosh, a couple of those bumps, I was like, oh, I really hope my car can make it over these on the way out. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm leaving for Nashville in a day, tomorrow. So after this hike, I've got to get home and finish packing and just kind of make sure that I'm ready to go. So I'm really excited about that. It's for a work trip. Just like checking around. So I'm like, I get nervous when we go on hikes that are first timers. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm not familiar. I didn't come prepared today. But I did bring my rain jacket, which was a good move because there's no way I could hike in this without having that. Whew. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, leave in the comments how things are going. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think this hike, if this is the right one, which I pulled it up on All Trails, set my GPS and then left. But usually what I do is download the trail map or it uses GPS to find where I am, but I didn't have it pulled up, so yeah, unfortunately I messed up there. But if this is the right trail, it would be about a 4-mile loop. That's the other thing that kind of had me curious, is there wasn't, at the start of the trail, it didn't look like there was any connecting trails, so I was like, I don't know if this is a loop or not. So yeah, like I said, I think I'm just gonna go far enough to chit chat with you and then we'll turn around. I just don't want to get us lost. But yeah, it's been, come on, let's go. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's been a couple days since I filmed last. I don't even think at the time of filming this I've uploaded that video. Come on. So I'll have to do that today when I get home too. Lots of stuff to do. It's like I've known about this trip for the longest time, but then like when it comes down to like the day before, it's like, oh my gosh, I've got all this stuff to do. So anyway, but yeah, this should be a loop hike, about 4.5 miles. But I honestly don't know if this is even the right one. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go home, probably upload that last vlog. I forget where we went. We were somewhere around Golden. I just went up and we did just a few mile hike, nothing too crazy, or a couple mile hike, just exploring some areas nearby the house. And it was the day after I had filmed the Mia's question video, and so I didn't have a lot to talk about, so I put some music behind that one, and maybe I'll do that for this one too at a certain point. But yeah, just trying to navigate around. Luckily, so far it's just been a one-way. I haven't seen any trail splits, so as long as we turn around, go the way we came, we'll be all right. What do you think, buddy? You like this one? He's like really pulling. I wonder what he smells. Up and over. Up. Come on. Good boy, good boy. Nice one. The other thing about driving up here that I didn't love is it's a lot of like crossing through private land to get back to like the national forest area. So essentially, I think the Forest Service keeps up the roads, but they have agreements with the property owners. That way you can drive through their property to get to the forest lands. And not that I've ever had a bad experience, but it always makes me a little uncomfortable driving around private land, especially if I see people like out on their property. I just don't like the idea of people knowing like that I'm up here, like even strangers, because I don't really tell anyone when I go on a hike and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if someone's gonna look at me the wrong way or decide that they don't want me up here and my only way back is through their private property. It kind of, I don't know why it freaks me out, but I don't like it. So I stopped at one point where it was like, stay on the road only. This is private property. You know, do not leave the roadway. And I stopped before we got into that area, and I was like, should I just turn around and go down to Lavelle Gulch that I know and is safe? Or more safe feeling because there's like an actual parking lot, you know? But I decided to push on. So we'll see. It's really pretty. It's a little bit more tucked out of the way than Lavelle Gulch. We're definitely higher up in the mountains. And I stopped, I parked at the beginning of this trail, and it was unmarked, which was also kind of like, uh-oh. And there's no other cars, it's just me kind of pulled over. So hopefully this goes okay. I'll keep you with me. The other thing I might have to do at a certain point is I didn't clear my memory card, and so I may have to jump in and delete a couple of older videos or older clips to have enough room for this whole thing. We'll see. It usually alerts me when it's low on memory or storage. It stopped raining a little bit. Let's take the hood off. Let's take that hood off. Do you know where we're going, buddy? Because I don't. So yeah, this weekend was pretty uneventful. On Friday, so I guess, okay, so the last video I filmed, I was saying, oh, I'll text or I'll call Harry, since I was hiking past his apartments, or I was walking past them. It's like, let me call Harry and see if he wants to do something. And lo and behold, he's like, I'm just getting back from a walk, if you want to come up and have a beer or hang out. And I was like, oh, sure. So I just stayed over by his building, and he met us at his place, and then we just went up and had a beer, and he made some homemade kimchi, and so he gave me some of that with some rice. It was really good. So we just hung out and chatted for a while, and then I came home, and that was about it. And then Friday obviously had work, and then this way, buddy. Friday I had work, and then after work I just hung out, and then me and oh, I am wearing my watch. I didn't even realize I had it on. Okay, that's very helpful. I was like, I think because I put my coat on, I couldn't feel it, and I do have my watch. It's like, are you working out? Do you want to record an outdoor walk? Actually, I want to record a hike. And okay. Yep. Okay, done. Hiking. Okay. Good. That'll at least give us an idea of distance, because if this really is the right trail, then we should hit the reservoir by about the second mile. So if I don't see the reservoir by the time we hit 2 miles, then I'll flip around, because we're not on the right trail. Oh, it's raining again. This rain. Let's see. There we go. Come on. It's like this camera strap. Hold on, Apollo. Okay, let's figure out everything. Okay, so camera here. Okay, hold on, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. I had put the little chest mount thing and my backpack on before putting the hood over my head, so every time I kept trying to pull up the hood, it was doing this really weird thing with with all of the straps and stuff I have on. So I had to just reset. Oh man, it's really green and lush. So lush. Come on. Yeah? Do you like it? You're gonna be a wet dog. Are you prepared? So yeah, Friday. Let me take these glasses off. What do you think, buddy? Let's keep going. So Friday, what did I do? Worked from home, and then Harry, Scott, and I were supposed to do this little like work from home together thing, because we all work from home certain days of the week. I think Harry's 100% remote, and Scott is just kind of on call to go into the office, but 100% from home, and I'm 3 days a week from home. So me and Harry were talking. He's like, it gets a little boring and a little lonely, you know, working from home every day. And he's like, I try to go for walks and like socialize and stuff, but it's hard. It gets a little lonely. And I was like, oh, that sucks. I was like, well, we can, you know, if you want, we can work from home together, and I can come over here, or you can come over to our place, and maybe me, you, and Scott can just set up in the dining room or living room and just work. And he was like, oh, that'd be nice. So we were going to do that on Friday, and then I just got so bogged down with work on Friday, and I had a lot of calls that I was just go at home. Didn't really have a good stopping point to, like, you know, tear everything down, go over to Harry's, and then I wouldn't have my big old monitors. So I was like, I wrote them in the afternoon. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to do it, but today it didn't work out. I was like, but I'd be down to hang out after work if you guys want to go do a happy hour or something like that. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So we went to this place called Teller's Tap Room, which is like less than 5 minutes from the house. I could technically walk there. Sorry, getting text messages. So I can see the reservoir now. It looks like we're gonna hike down into it. So I believe we're at least kind of in the right area. The reservoir's down to our right. So at least I know that this might be the right hike. Come on, let's go. So yeah, we went to Teller's Tap Room, and then a couple of our other buddies. What? What is it? Just keeping an eye out for wildlife. Okay, come on. A couple of our other buddies met us there. And so we hung out there for a little bit, and then they were like, oh, we're gonna go to this place in Golden and play pool. And I was like, I don't know if I want to. I kind of just want to go home and cuddle with Apollo and hang out. I was like, well, let me go home and let Apollo out, and then I'll decide if I'm ready for round 2. So I got home, ended up taking Apollo on a walk, and then came back to the house, and he seemed pretty settled. Like, Apollo just kind of plopped down on the couch, and I was like, well, if you're gonna be a bum, then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out. So I put dog TV on for him, and I was like, well, I'm only gonna be gone for an hour or so, so he'll be fine. And so I went back out, and at this point it was like about 8 o'clock, and met up with them at that bar, and they played a couple rounds of pool. And then once it hit 9, I was like, oh, the place upstairs, Ace High, starts their karaoke at 9. And so I was like, I don't expect any of you to leave here playing pool. I'm gonna go upstairs and sing. So I went up there, and they had just started, so I got to sing pretty much right away, and that was fun. And then went back downstairs to the other place. They were still playing pool. I was like, I'm tired. It's like 9:30. I'm out of here. So came home, hung out with Apollo and Diamond, painted for a little bit, and then went to bed. Come on. So yeah, that was Friday night, and then yesterday we just smacked my head on a branch. Yesterday was just kind of a chill day. It was warm. We did a hike around the lake over by my place. We did a couple laps around there. And then that was really about it. My intention was to, because since Apollo's going to be, my roommates are watching him while I'm gone, my intention was to go to the dog store and stock up on some treats and stuff. He has plenty of food, but just some treats and things that they can give him. And they were closed. I don't know if I got there too late or if they changed their hours. I don't think it was it had to have been like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. And so I don't know if they changed their weekend hours, but yeah, they were closed. So I'm going to have to go before my flight tomorrow. So that's what's going on there. Oh, this is getting steep. See? Let's go. We'll see how steep this gets, but hiking out of this is not going to be fun. Careful, don't pull me down. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. As far as life stuff goes, I'll probably be pretty quiet. I don't have an unboxing filmed, and I don't know if I'll have time to get one filmed for this week, because I'd have to try to get that done and edited and everything tonight, which I want to focus on getting packed and ready to go. So I don't think I'll have an unboxing, and this will go up the day after my unboxings are supposed to go up anyway, so sorry for not having an unboxing. I just don't think I'll have the time. If I can manage to get one filmed tonight, I will, but I highly doubt it. This is really steep, buddy. I'm moving slow. It's also because it's raining, so I'm like, is this gonna get muddy? Seems like pretty gravelly terrain, so it kind of grips you, but okay, flat again for a little bit, at least for now. What do you think, bud? Was this worth the drive? I don't know what was up with him, but he would get up as we were driving here, because it's about an hour and 45 minutes of a drive. He'd get up, poke his head between the seats, and he's not a dog that wants to get in the front. Like sometimes, but It's very rare. He's fine being in the back seat. But today he was poking his head between the seats and like putting his head on my shoulders like, what's wrong? Are you not feeling good? Are you getting car sick? And so he'd do that for a minute, and then he'd just pop down, and then he'd fall asleep for like 30 minutes and then scare me because he'd just poke his head between the seat like, oh, hey bud, what's up? I thought you were asleep. So he was just like up and down. Usually he'll sleep through a long car ride, but he was kind of asleep awake. Well, we have our reservoir here. Let's see if you can see it through the trees there. There it is. So I'm assuming that's where we're gonna end up, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it on life stuff. Just getting ready to go. But what was I saying? Oh yes, so may or may not have seen an unboxing, and then we'll have this vlog, and then that'll be pretty much it for the week, because I will be in Nashville. So I'm bringing all of my camera equipment, all of my stuff. So I do plan on vlogging when I get there, pretty extensively, I would think. So I wrote my buddies that live out there, and I was like, do you have anything planned? Or what is what's the game plan? I was like, honestly, I was thinking maybe one of the days I could go to Dollywood. And my buddy Matt was like, well, I work on Friday. Luke and I both work on Friday, but we were thinking after work we could take you out to karaoke or something. So that would be Friday night, and I'll be staying with them. And I was like, okay, that might work, because then I can, get all my stuff settled at their place. And we can make a night of it. And then they were like, well, we don't have any plans on Saturday. I was like, okay, well, if you want to come with me to Dollywood, or if that sounds like something that you think would be worth it, maybe we can all go. Otherwise, I'll just hang out with you guys if you want to just do around Nashville stuff. And then on Sunday I can putt around with them a little bit before my flight, because my flight doesn't leave till late that evening. Or not late evening, but I'd say I think it leaves at like 7 or 8. Sorry, I'm trying to see what's going on. So here we are at the reservoir. Doesn't seem to be anybody here. It's big though. Let's go this way. So we just got to remember we got to turn and then go back up out. Oh my gosh, it's really big. Holy moly. Let's go this way. You want to go down to the water first? Let's go. Well, this is very picturesque. You gonna get up there? You gonna get up there? Up. Apollo, up. Good boy. Good boy. Can you stay? Can you stay? Stay. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Let me take a picture. Stay. Nope. Stay. Stay. Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. Up. Nope. Okay. All right. Apollo, come on. Come on. Get up. Apollo, come on. Get up. 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 Good boy. Okay, up and down. All right. I guess we're not doing it. Oh, man. Come here. Oh, get that water. Oh, my goodness. Get in that water. Oh, it's really clear water. Good boy. Okay, this way. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Good boy, good boy. So yeah, I'm not sure what their plans. Well, other than the karaoke, we may go to Dollywood on Saturday. If not, I'll just hang out with them. And then putt around on Sunday before my flight. But if we can make it to Dollywood, that'd be cool. But it's just a soft idea. I just didn't want to be like, all right, well, you set aside your weekend to entertain me or host me, and then I'm leaving, you know, for an entire day. So, wow. This reservoir is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. This is just the one side of it, and then it loops around. This is huge. Okay, let's go. What are you jazzed about? Should I let you off leash? Should I let you off? Okay, don't do anything too stupid. And he's off. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Get it! This way. Oh my gosh. See, I think this is why he might be a good beach dog. Hi! What are you doing? Oh, you gotta... Oh my gosh, that's a really cool stick. That's a really cool stick. Get down here and see if I can play with him. I guess I could just go down this way. Oh, if I fall, don't laugh. Come here. Come here. Go, go, go! What is that? What is that? Are you okay? Ugh. Was that grass or something? Don't you jump on me. Don't you jump on me. Come on, this way. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Apollo? What? Oh my goodness. Go, 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 go! Fast dog, whoa! That's crazy! That's crazy! Come here. Come here. Let's go. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, eat that. That's great. Hey. Come here. Do you want a treat? Come here. Easy. Easy. Now I have to try to get him back. Okay, let's get back on the trail. Come on, this way. Hold on, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Easy. Hold on. Easy. Now he's all fired up. This way. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Oh. Nope. Okay, I think I just gotta keep walking. Because he's fired up. Hold on. Stay. Hey, Apollo. Stay. Easy. Stay. Apollo. Hey. Hey. Oh my God. So this is what happens when you let him off. And gets all fired up. I just don't want him rolling in anything. This way. And I don't know if there's like people, you know. This way. Up. Come on. Apollo. Let's go. Let's go. Apollo. Apollo. Come on, let's go. This way. Hold on, let me corral him. You're crazy. You're crazy. We just spent like the past 15 minutes with him sprinting back and forth over. We came back to this little area and he just had it out. Did you need to get rid of some energy? Was I not aware? Come on, let's go this way. We can go again on the way back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. I didn't know you had that much run in you. He was like sprinting back and forth and back and forth. Oh my gosh, you got me tired. So yeah, I don't know how far around this trail goes, if it does the entire loop, or if it's just a portion of it. It's really pretty. This way. I started reading, well, the next book for book club was decided on, and it's called like Demon Copperhead or something like that. And I started it, I got about 2 chapters in and I was like, oh, I think this is going to be another one that I'm not in love with. But that's okay, I'll power through it. We don't have next book club until the beginning of October, so do you want off again? Look at this pretty little lagoon. Do you want off again? This looks like a good place to run around. This way. Good boy. Let's see if I can find a less sketchy way down. Maybe not. I'll just let him run around on his own. Come on. Go, go, go! So yeah, I don't know if it's one I'll get into. I'll keep listening along. But I don't know if it's one I'll get into. Let's go this way. Come on, baby. Easy. Easy. Apollo. Apollo. Hey. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. He's got a little mud on his tush. That's okay. Oh, this looks like something fun to get across. Okay, easy steps, easy steps. Okay. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's for me, if it's my taste, but I felt the same way about the last book that we did, and it did start to reel me in towards the end there, so wow, look at this balancing rock. That thing's huge. Holy moly. So I will give it a shot, but I'm not going to start on it until like the week before, and then I can just listen to it at fast speed while I'm hiking and just kind of power through it. I feel like books that I'm not super into, if I just listen to them in like really large chunks, it's a little bit easier for me, because then it feels more like, you know, a movie's playing as opposed to like a couple chapters, set it aside. That might make me frustrated, so I'm like, I'll just make a good effort. Wow, come here. Look at this. That's beautiful. Let's go a little bit further this way. Wow. If we get down to that little poke out, this will be really pretty. How cool. I've never been here. This is awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's put our hood on. Whew. It's beautiful. Let's go for a little bit longer and then we'll flip around, okay? How does that sound? Whew. It's getting crisp out here. Because we're gonna have to hike out of here and it's gonna take a little bit of energy out of me. So I'm hearing like little flecks of thunder here and there, little rumblings and grumblings, but I think this is more of just like, you know, I don't think they're thunderstorms, it's just general rain. But if it does start to get more intense, then we'll get out of here. But I had bad luck with that last week when we got rained out of a hike. But that was like lightning and like booming thunder. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it here. There's like nobody. I don't even see like people, you know, you'd think you'd see someone standing around fishing or something in their raincoat, but nope. Wow. You can see a road way over there where the actual dam is for the reservoir, but we're definitely not going to make it that far. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? Want to go a little bit further? Granted, where I parked and started on this trail seemed really like out of the way. So maybe there's like an actual like reservoir parking lot or like a lake parking lot, but I just stopped where all trails said to stop. This is so cool. Let's go. So yeah, what else has been going on? I don't know, I just have travel on my mind now because I'm leaving. And leaving my dog in someone else's care, which I haven't done since pretty much a year ago. Last year, over Labor Day, when I went with Joe to Rhode Island, was the first time I ever left Apollo alone for longer than a day. And now here we are again. So it's been a year since I've been without him. So I'm a little freaked out. But I know Spencer will take good care of him, and the other guys said that they'll help out too. So I think it'll be alright. But it's just hard. It's hard leaving my boy. This is crazy. I love like how picturesque, even though it is rainy, Like, it's just so cool. And the fact that it's like silent, you know, it's a little ominous, but I love it. What do you smell? Let's go. Let's go this way, buddy. No rolling in poop for you today. Not on my watch. Hopefully. Oh, I was mentioning book club. So yeah, that book, he like turns his head like really suddenly. Like he's been alerted to something and it like immediately makes my heart race. Don't do that. Yeah. The book club. Sorry. Come on, buddy. I'll read it, I'll get through it. But then I ended up putting on the way down here, I put on one of my Irish murder mystery stories that I'm getting hooked on. They're so cheesy and I love them. I listened to like 2 in one day the other day. I bought this set. So it was like 3 different stories. All in one, you could use 1 credit for 3 books. And so I cranked through the first 2 and then I started on the 3rd on the way down here and I'm like, just like I said before, it feels like I've already read this. It's just because it's pretty much like the same story, just told slightly differently. But yeah, now I'm on this series where it's a woman whose parents like tragically died, so she had to like care for the kids, and there was 6 kids and she was the oldest, and so they took over the family business at some bistro or some cafe that all the kids work in. And yeah, somehow, one way or another, they get into sticky situations. So yeah, it's pretty funny. I like it. It's definitely an eye roller. Like as I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, geez. But it's also very comforting, even though it's a murder mystery. It's just very like, you know, set in Ireland. Everyone, you know, the narrator has a Irish accent, and you know, there's always like the old guy always at the pub giving, you know, words of wisdom, and you know, the like there's like the cast of characters in these little Irish towns that these authors describe, and it's just very idyllic and just cute. You know, they're cute stories, so I like them. Let's go. So I'll probably keep listening to that today on the way home, and then that'll be my listen on the plane. And yeah, that'll be that. I should probably pick one more just in case I need a second book, but we'll see. What do you think, puppy dog? When do you want to turn around? He's like, never. Luckily, he doesn't mind getting wet or being in the rain. He just keeps on trucking. So that's good. Let's get around one last bend and then we'll flip around. I'm also like, maybe you should get out of here before the roads get like crazy muddy, because I know I'm already gonna have a time getting out of here. So, and I still wanted to go into the springs and get some lunch, so don't want to be out too long. Let's see, we've been going for 47 minutes since I realized I had my watch on. Okay, so this looks good. You want to make it around this corner? Okay, so we started basically straight right there at that little tip. It curves in and that's where the trail goes back up. So we've gone all the way around here. And we've done 1.35 miles of this. But I'd say we're around 2 now. So, yeah. And we're gaining elevation up around the reservoir. You can see how far up. So kind of glad I have him on leash, because he was really loving running down the hill, then into the lake a little bit, and then back up. And if he tried it right now, he'd probably take a tumble. So this is nice. Nice little rainy day hike. This way. Okay, I think this is a good as of a place as any. I think that's how you say that. But yeah, this is huge. Now I'm seeing a little like area over there. Like it does a lot of like ins and outs. It's not just like one big oval or circle. This is kind of cool. I'm curious to know, obviously, you know, since the dam is over there, there must be a river that's the outlet, but I don't know where it gets filled in. Maybe at that end? I'm not sure. It's kind of cool. What do you think, bud? What do you think, buddy? You having a good time? Oh, you're cold. You're a chilly dog. You're a chilly dog. Should we go back? Let's go back. Hold on. Hold on, not forward. I'm just trying to get your little leg. Okay, this way. This way. Flip it and reverse it, buddy. Flip it and reverse it. Okay. Ugh. My hands are all pruny. Okay. Well, yeah, that's life stuff, I guess, as far as diamond painting stuff goes. Not really anything to report since the last time I've gone over it all. I have, well, the only kit that I'm working on still is Golden Hour. I got another row done, and then it was getting long enough. The part that I complete sits in my lap essentially, or like folds over the table as I'm working on it. So now I'm far enough along that if I didn't have my drills sitting on it, the canvas would just fall off the table because all the weight's down there. So usually when that starts to happen, I flip it. So I flipped it, and now I'm working on the top of the canvas going down, and then I'll just meet myself in the middle. But I'd say I'm probably like 80% done, maybe a little more. So definitely won't finish it today. So I'll have to pick it back up when I get home. So yeah. But other than that, no other progress. I did get a chance to say hi to Mia a little bit before we got on the road on her live. And she was like, I always do this. I notice that somebody's live, or there's a live going on. It's usually just Mia's now. But I'll say hi, hello, and then I put my phone down and I get back to doing stuff because I usually am just listening. And so I was putting on this sunscreen that I just tried for the first time. It was this Kroger SPF 70 ultra sheer dry finish light touch invisible. You know, they use all these words to describe how lightweight and invisible their sunscreen is. And so I had my phone sitting on the counter and I squeezed a bunch of that in my hand and applied it, and it was like Elmer's glue. It was disgusting. And as I'm like, oh no, Mia's like asking all these questions like, Anthony, where are you going on your hike? Are you doing another D-stash? I forget, like she asked like a few questions, and I've got this gross sunscreen all over my hands. I've smeared it all over my face, and I'm trying to like get it to pat in or set or something, and it just was awful. Come on, don't eat that much grass because you'll throw up in the car. Don't do that. It was just so bad. So I had to like get a washcloth and wipe it all off, try to wipe it off my face. And then I wet it a little bit. And I'm like, well, that was useless doing all of I did my whole morning skincare routine. And then my sunscreen was just terrible. So I immediately threw it away. I was like, no. And I'm not even giving it away. Like, it was like rolling, like big sticky tacky rolls off my skin. I was like, ugh. So I was like, after I cleaned up, I was like, hey. Okay. You're now on limited leash. No more eating grass, because you will throw up. So yeah, it's like, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting ready to go on this hike, but yeah, I plan on doing a D-stash at some point. I don't know when, maybe next month. Who knows. But yeah, so I listened in a little bit longer. I don't think I said where we were going, but at that, like I said, I was literally like, had my backpack packed. Apollo was all ready to go. The only thing I had left to do is like throw on my sunscreen. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to go pick a different one out of my stash. So I picked the other Kroger. And Kroger is like a grocery store chain. We call them King Supers here, but the brand name is Kroger. I think they call some of their stores Kroger's, City Market, Ralph's, I think is part of, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so they have their Kroger brand, and so one of the things I've been trying to do with my skincare reviews is try to find generic brand or company brand dupes for popular products that I like. And so I do like the Neutrogena Sport SPF 70. That it is a little heavy, but it works. But this one from Kroger was really bad. And then I bought their, I think it's called Clear Screen or something. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Super Goop Unseen sunscreen, which is one of my favorites. And that one, that's the one I have on now. It actually did really well. It doesn't come out completely clear like the Super Goop one. It has a little bit of a color to it, like a normal sunscreen would, but it does have that kind of silicone satin finish, no white cast, and it leaves your skin a little matte, actually a little bit more matte than I like. The Super Goop one mattifies a little bit too, but this one was a little bit more on the matte side. So But I like it. I like it. It sit on my skin well. I didn't have any issues. So I got that done. And yeah, I listened to Mia's live all the way up until I didn't have service anymore, which was pretty quick because we went straight up into the mountains. The service goes in and out, but the first time that her live stream cut off is when I switched over to my audiobook. So the rain stopped. We're getting a little bit of sunlight poking through. I love the, like, there's a little bit of fog on the water. Ugh, perfect. Beautiful. So yeah. What was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, I caught a little bit of her live. She's been doing this thing every week where she has a DMC color that she'll pick, and like a couple days before the live she'll put it on her community tab of like, hey, here's the DMC color swatch. You have to guess which DMC color it is. And I keep forgetting to play, like every single week. The first week she did it, I did play because I think she wrote me and reminded me of the game. And so I ended up getting it right on my first guess. And so now she's been doing it every week, and I think I've missed like the past 3 games. So I need to pay attention more and remember to do my homework. But yeah. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. I would stop and give him some water, but he drank a bunch of reservoir water. Oh, it's nice that the sun's starting to poke through. What do you think, buddy? Is this decent? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. So yeah, what else have I been doing? I guess I can talk a little bit about Golden Hour now that I'm, this far into it. I'll definitely cover everything again when I do my finish and review. This is like such a cool little lagoon area. Yeah, if this water wasn't freezing cold, I'm sure it'd be nice to swim in if they allowed it, but I'm sure this stuff is ice cold. Like, wouldn't that be fun just to flip around in and jump around? That's cool. I like these little outlets. Wonder if you can like bring a kayak up here. So yeah, Golden Hour. It's awesome. I'm really having a good time with working on it. I love the imagery. I love the amount of detail. It's just really cool. It's definitely more in the areas where there is detail, like on one of the figures' collars, and then the other one kind of has like a scarf or a headpiece or something on. There it goes into some pretty intense confetti with a lot of like kind of reddish browns, amber colors, some tans, some more true browns. And then there's a lot of ABs within those areas, but it kind of surprised me that there was that much confetti in those areas, because it probably could have done with a couple less colors, but I don't mind it. Just from a review standpoint, it is a lot of confetti, but then you get these big old pieces of color blocking that help to kind of even things out. Whew. Oh my word. There's a lot of nature noises. Oh my word. Yeah? Yeah? Is that what you have to say to me? Come here, cutie. Come here, cutie. Oh my goodness. How did I get such a cute dog? We might make it to the top of this next ridge, and I'm going to take a little water break, and then it looks like it stopped raining. Apollo, do not eat that. Sir? No. 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 Drop it. Drop it. You don't need that. I need a water break, and since it looks like the clouds have broken up now and we're getting some sunshine, I can go ahead and plug the receiver back in and use the good microphone. Not that this one is bad, but the other one's just a little bit easier to clean up because it has the dead cat on it. So let me get up this little hill. We're almost out of battery too, so. Okay, be brave, just step confidently. Oh my god, oh my god. That wasn't confident. That's not confident. Okay. Yesterday, when me and Apollo went to the lake, since I wasn't filming anything, I just brought my running shoes and all my stuff. Not all my stuff, but I just dressed in like running shorts and, you know, to work out. So most of the time I just wear, you know, comfortable clothes because when I'm filming, I know I'm not going to be like running or jogging. So I don't have to like do anything special. But yesterday I put on my workout gear and we jogged. We did a total of, I think, 3.6 miles. We probably jogged half of that, off and on, not straight through. But I was able to jog quite a bit farther per go than I normally do. So that was nice. It's like maybe just this 1 week of hiking pretty much every day with him has been paying off, even in a week, because I definitely couldn't have done that like earlier in the summer. Go like a, you know, quarter mile straight or whatever. So that was nice. Nice little surprise. Oh, that sun. It's making everything look all pretty. I'd like to get one good picture of you, if you'd let me. If you'd have me. Yeah, let's get over here. See if I can get a shot of him. He's been not very good at posing recently. When he jumps up on rocks, he wants to jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down. I'm like, hey, can't you just stand there regally like you did that one time? But he's just such a little investigator, he can't sit still. You can see the steam or the fog kind of coming up off the lake. It's not thick, it's just a light little smoke kind of rolling up off the lake. It's kind of cool. Okay, buddy. Let's see about getting you a good picture today. So I believe this is, yep. So this is where we turned up here. So you can continue the trail. I wonder if it goes around the whole shebang. Let's get you up on this rock. I think this is the one we tried earlier. Up, up. Good boy. Oh, no. I want you to stay up there. I need you to stay up there. Okay. Okay, come here. Come here. Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. Please, sit. Sit. Oh no, now he's definitely not gonna sit. I wonder if... I don't want him to... I kind of want to see if he'd run out there and... There's some ducks. I'm curious if he would chase them, but I don't want to disturb them. I'm just more curious. Apollo? Hold on. Okay, you're gonna get back up there. Come on. Come on. This way. Up. Nope. Up. Good boy. Good boy. Nope. Come on. Stay. Sit. 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 Oh, come on. Give me one shot. Give me one shot. Sit down. Sit. Don't kiss me. Sit. Sit, my boy. Stay. Stay. Okay, now look at me. There you go. That's how you take a picture. Jeez. Let's see. Okay. I think... I've got hair all over my hands. When he gets wet, he sheds. Okay, let's see if we can crop that. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Okay, that's gonna have to do. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're just not very photogenic anymore. Okay. Alright, let's fix the leg this way. You're still cute, but you don't know how to sit still. You want to try getting up on that one? Can you get up on that one? Hop up. Hop up. Hop up. You can do it. Hop up. Hop up. Hop. Hop. Good boy. No. Hop up. Come on. Hop up. Good boy. Stay. I hear either cars or a boat. Stay right there. Stay right there. Sit. 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 No? Okay, alright. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. What do you think? Little investigator. Alright, well, shall we try to make our way back out of here? Do you want to come up here? Let's see if we can do this. Oh, your dad's getting too old to do all this crazy stuff. Come here. Let's see what's over here. Just a big old drop off. Come on. I kind of want to go up this, but I probably shouldn't. Excuse me. I guess. Come here. Oh, it's a little slick from the rain. Nope, I could see that being Broken Ankle Town. Okay, well let me swap the battery out real quick. And take a sip of water, and then we'll keep rocking and rolling. Hang tight. Are you tired? Oh, did I scare you? As I was swapping out the camera stuff, he just plopped down. Like, okay. Was that good? Was that a good workout so far? We are not done. This is actually going to be the hardest part. Okay, so yeah, as usual, huffing and puffing will ensue. Hopefully the music helps to curb that, but we have to hike all the way out of this thing. Come on, let's go. Come on. You're supposed to pull me uphill. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh my God. Holy moly. Oh, there's people down there. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, I think that might be the worst of it. Sorry. Let's go. I don't remember if there's another big hill. Oh. It's kind of crazy when you're going uphill, how quickly that elevation gain just like creeps up if it's steep enough. We had done about 80 feet of elevation gain all the way until we got there, and now we're at like 250. It's like just in a couple of minutes you really climb. Ooh, my little calves. Okay, we were talking about golden hour and my thoughts. So, yeah, we talked a little bit about that high confetti in those areas. I think theoretically you could have a couple less colors just to clean it up a bit, but it does look really good. Just keep in mind that even though there is a lot of 310 color blocking on that canvas, when you do hit confetti, you hit it hard. So keep that in mind. Oh no, there's another hill. There's another hill, I knew it. Okay. All right, hold on. You got this, Apollo. You got this, baby. Crap. Holy crap. Sorry. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, take it easy. Looks like they're doing a lot of some kind of study with either the trees or the soil, but they have all these signs posted around saying do not touch the equipment or flags. Interesting. Holy. Okay, let's go. Forward. Okay, I might have to edit some of this recuperation out. Hi. Now the jacket's getting hot. I'm all sweaty. Holy moly. These are some big aspen trees. Still got some green to them, but they're starting to churn. Might be really nice to come down here when I get back from my trip in a couple weeks to see the aspens change, because it's like deep oranges and reds and stuff. These are just starting to churn. So give it a couple of weeks and they should be in full fall mode. Oh my gosh. You know what else I did today again? Is I brought a backpack with a bunch of skincare in it to take pictures, but it was raining. So I didn't stop to do that. I might have to film a separate, for the skincare channel, film a separate hike and vlog. That way I feel more in the zone to do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, hopefully you can see it. But straight ahead, now that the clouds have cleared, that's Pikes Peak. That is a 14er, so 14,000 feet. One of the mountains in the Rocky Mountain range that here in Colorado that hits 14,000 feet, and it's the furthest south. And look at it poking up, like you can see a little bit of the lake. Oh, wow. Looks like a big old volcano. It's so weird because all the mountains around here are pretty, not super high elevation. We're at like probably 9,000 feet right now. And then all of a sudden, Pikes Peak just like launches up out of the ground. You can drive to the very top of that. I think it's the only drivable 14er in Colorado. And you get up there and the air just feels a little thin. There's no tree cover. There's a lot of weird plants up there that only grow in high elevation. They look like they're from like Mars or something. I'm gonna take a photo. I'm sorry, that's really pretty. That's so cool with the clouds kind of coming around it. That makes me want to go back down so we can get a better view. But I'm not doing this again. We'll come up here again and maybe get an earlier start and try to do more of that loop. I'll have to investigate to see how far around the lake it goes and how long that would take. I don't think there's any camping allowed. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Apollo, your dad can't do this. But yeah, do a separate skincare vlog. I used to do them. I would, start like I start these, like, hey, I'm going on a hike and I've got XYZ brand in the backpack and we're headed up for a photo shoot. So I'd take pictures of products like in the leaves and stuff, or in the trees, what have you, and then use them for my blog, or if I was doing them for a brand, take pictures for them. Whew. Or for Instagram. But this is now the second time that I've loaded my backpack with all this stuff and it's all heavy, and then I end up not even doing anything with it. So I'll just chalk it up as it's weights in my backpack to help me exercise. An extra 20 pounds. I also have my big old Yeti, stainless steel Yeti, and that thing weighs a ton when it's full of water. So probably got about 20 pounds on my backpack, maybe a little bit less. because there's also 2 liters of water in the little, whatever the drinking thing is. It's too short to show you on camera, but it's like the little hose that comes around your backpack. Oh, sorry. Drink of water since we were talking about it. Okay, well, we're making our way back to the car. Let me finish my thoughts about golden hour and then I'll probably let you go. The confetti, the 310s, I'm assuming it's all of Diamond Painting Shop's 310s. They all have this very fine glitter in them, and you kind of have to like take a good look to notice the individual pieces, and then it's like, oh my gosh. But what it does is just add an extra sparkle. It's not it's not a glitter drill where the glitter's kind of collected on the top, and it's not like a fairy dusted drill. It's like it kind of gives them like a galactic kind of little stars in them look, because it's like embedded in the resin. It's hard to describe, but it's really cool. And it's not like big chunks of glitter, it's like little twinkles. So, and it's all the 310. It's not a special drill, it's just the regular 310. So it just makes that canvas shine, and I love it. It's incredible. I want to use more of those 310s. All that being said, I will say, and this is just something that'll probably take time, takes time and tweaking and working with your manufacturer. And this is my first time working on a resin square from Diamond Painting Shop, is the drills are just, not every color, that's the other thing, it's not every color, but some of the colors, especially the ones where you're using a lot of them, like the 310 for instance, are just a teensy tiny bit smaller than the drill field on the canvas. So what you end up running into is, if you're somebody that really likes to cram and pack your drills together, you might end up with a little bit of space here and there. So you just have to be mindful of that when you notice like, oh, these ones are a little bit smaller. To just space, give yourself a little breathing room. Don't cram them all into the corners as you're multi-placing. Just be a little bit mindful of it and it's fine. But I've noticed it with the 310. There's a skin tone color that's like that, and then a few others. And then some of the other colors that there's not a ton of, they seem fine. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I've talked to different shop owners, and they've mentioned at various points like how they source their drills, where they get them from, and from what I can understand is there is kind of a hierarchy even within drill manufacturers of like the quality of the drills. And if you're a shop owner, correct me if I'm wrong, but even from the same, what do you see? What do you see? Even from the same manufacturer, you can get different levels of quality. And I don't know if that comes down to like, if there's some sort of like quality check or sorting process. I don't even know how they'd go about deciding, oh, this round is a little bit nicer than this one or has less trash than this one. I don't know how that works, or if they have different machines, or I don't know how they gauge what level of quality. But from what I understand, you can pay the same manufacturer more for a higher quality drill. I don't know, maybe there is some sort of sorting or something that happens. You'll have to let me know if you know. So I don't know I don't know if that's the case with Diamond Painting Shop, but yeah, some colors seemed a little small compared to others, ever so slightly. This is being really nitpicky, but no real trash. Like a couple of times I'll get a drill that's stuck to another one. I do have I did run into with a couple colors, not two drills stuck together like, you know, they're connected by resin, but like just kind of stuck together. You know when you get those drills that are kind of in a little clump and you have to break them up? I've noticed that with the 310s and like two other colors where I kind of have to really shake the container to break those up before I start working with them. So no big, nothing that impedes my ability to work on the canvas. It's just small things that I'm noticing. But the other thing that I know that shops do is as they get a little bit more confident with their manufacturer or their process, they will tighten up their drill field a little bit, meaning the square that's printed on the canvas is a little smaller because they don't have to leave that much room for error because they know how consistent their drills are. So, you know, a lot of shops will have a little bit of margin of error there on their drill field. So that way, if people are placing a little sloppily, like me, especially with multi-placing, they're not like crowding, there's less risk of popping, all that stuff. So I totally get it. I think it's just, I haven't worked on a square drill from a shop other than Diamond Art Club and Jaded Gem Shop for a minute. So yeah, it's very common to see that, you know, that slight deviation. But I know that Diamond Art Club has shrunk their drill fields ever since they started manufacturing their own drills. And I think Jade, you know, has a pretty good confidence in her drill manufacturer. And so she does have that tighter drill field from what I gather from working on it, you know. So those things just take time and adjustment, but it totally makes sense why a canvas would be, you know, would give a little bit of breathing room, give a little bit of grace. And so it's just a matter of, you know, if you are, I can't have you eating all that. No, sir. No, sir. If you are somebody that really likes to like pack those drills in tight, you're just gonna want to be mindful to give yourself a little room. So other than that, fantastic, absolutely fantastic to work on. The glue is nice and sticky. The drills themselves, be them even some colors even being slightly smaller, are just gorgeous. The ABs are stunning. So it's been a blast to work on. I have half a mind to go right into working on Stella, my other Iterations Crafts kit from Diamond Painting Shop, but we'll see. I haven't even started my Drills and Chills kit, and I don't know if I'll even be able to start it this month, because next week we're going, I'm going, you know, well, not next week, but starting this week I'll be out of town. I come back next week and then work until Thursday, and then we're going camping that next weekend. So it'll probably be the 3rd or the 4th week of September. Come on, up, before I am able to get to my Drills and Chills kit. So yeah, things are happening quickly. But yeah, Golden Hour I should have finished by the end of the month. And then once that's done, I don't know, I always say this, that I don't have any sort of like major plans other than I'd like to get Darth Vader done in time for Christmas. That's really, now at this point, really all I can think about is that one. And then my other whips, I have Woman in Gold, that I think I'm done with the bottom row. one row of it. And then my drills and chills, am I saying that right? Drills and chills, yes. Kit is Witch's Greenhouse by Ivy Dollamore. And then I have Darth Vader and Golden Hour. Those are my 4 that have drills on them. Oh, and Moosine Lob Moose. I keep forgetting about that one. And then, yeah, other than trying to get all those done by the end of the year, that's really all I have. Not Moosine Lob Moose, but the other 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. The other 4 kits. That's really all I got. Just try to get those done by the end of the year. But we'll see. Then after that, who knows? If I do another D-stash, then that'll leave me figuring out with what I want to do next. But I just kind of want to get the whips done and out of the way. Probably clear out some more kits by the end of the year, maybe. I don't know. The only reason I brought it up in I think Mia's videos that I might need to do one just at the rate I'm diamond painting has really gone down, I think. And I haven't really felt the need to like push through kits or make sure I get X amount done so I can share it. I'm just kind of working on it when I feel like it. And spending some more time trying to exercise, and I'm spending a lot more time with skincare stuff. So I'm just like, if I really wanted this kit again, I could find it, but it's gonna sit here for years. I know that. I will be packing these kits up and moving them to the next place I live in and rinse and repeat. And so I'm just like, you know, it's okay. Like, I really like a lot of these images and kits, but it's gonna be okay, you know? Like, I'm not feeling as attached to these diamond paintings as I was earlier in the year, last year. I'm just like, every time I go into the mud room where they're at, they're all just sitting there looking at me, collecting dust, and I'm like, might as well get them to somebody that would be super excited to like, let's get going on this kit. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep noodling the idea, but I'll make sure to let you know. Holy, we've done 525 feet of elevation gained. Oh, that's a lot for me in one trip. But it's good. Up, and over. Good boy. Whew. So yeah, basically, if I do that D-stash, then I'll figure out what I want to do after that. But I'm assuming, fingers crossed, that I'll get Woman in Gold done at some point in October, along with Witch's Greenhouse, if that comes to pass. We'll see. And I feel like Woman in Gold will be one of the first ones that gets finished because it's my only round that I have going. And even though I've been able to stick to Golden Hour this entire time, am I hearing stuff? I thought I just heard something. I can't tell if I like rubbed my arm across my jacket and made a noise, or if that was like a bark. Interesting. I'm like being hyper alert for like animal sounds. But yeah, I would assume golden hour has been keeping me occupied and interested. I haven't felt the need to switch over to my round drill kit. Seems to be working up just fine. But usually when I have a square drill canvas, I do get a little bit of burnt out with squares, or high confetti, and I'll want to switch to a round drill because they typically go faster for me. But haven't had that with golden hour, so I'll probably be able to finish this one up just fine. But when I move into Witch's greenhouse, I'll probably want to flip-flop. And so I'm assuming Woman in Gold will be done sooner than later. And if that's the case, then I've said this before, but I need to pick a new round. I'm trying to think, maybe I could do a voting to see which one, because I love them all now that I have. So I wouldn't mind doing any of my round drills. So maybe I'll do that. I'll do like a poll or something and maybe just pick my top 10 round drill kits that I have in my stash, and then you can vote on which one I should start when Woman in Gold is done. So this would maybe be like November, December is when I'd start on it. We'll see. The other way that you could do it too is if you go to my D-Stash live that I did, I think there's a link in the description box. If not, people were popping it in to the chat. People were popping it, I think Sophie was putting it into the chat. I have a Google Doc that has my entire stash. I keep it up to date. Has all my whips, when I started on them, when I finished them. I think I've even entered in my completed canvases so you can see all the ones I completed too. I think they're all there. So you could technically find that video and click on the Google Doc and look at everything I have, because I list if they're round or square too. And you can pick from that. I don't know which way I should do that. Poll would probably be easier than making everyone go to a Google Doc. So maybe I'll just do that. But yeah, maybe I'll let the viewers decide, because there isn't really one that I wouldn't work on. It's just how big they are, you know? Because like I have some round drill canvases from Jaded Gem Shop that I'm like, do I really want to jump into 100 by 110 round drill right now? Or like my ones from Diamond Painting Shop, my landscapes, those are huge. I wouldn't mind it, it'd be fine, but it would be a long project, but that's okay. Bring it on. I'm trying to think of like which kits recently that I've got that I'd love to start on. I think I'd like to work on Cyber Edo. That one's really cool. I'd love to work on another Ivy Dollamore. I don't think I have any more round drill Ivy Dollamores. Or maybe like a round drill Yume. I don't know. All right, well, I see my car is still there, so that's good. That's the first step to freedom, is that the car didn't get stolen. Yeah, let me know what you think. Should I put a poll up? Should I just share that Google Doc with everyone and you can just pick from everything, or should I pick top 10? Let me know. But yeah, we're getting back up to the car. I'm gonna get into the springs and get some food before I head home. And yeah, we did, well, this says 3.5 miles, but I didn't start that until I realized I had my watch on. So we probably did like 4.5 maybe, a little more, a little less, not too shabby. Burned 600 calories from what I was recording. So yeah, that's a couple pieces of dim sum that I've earned. So yeah, you can see I just like randomly just parked here in the woods. It's like, this is good. And this is the start of the trail, so it's like, how would you even know? But anyway, all right, well, I hope you enjoyed it. This was a really pretty one. I hope maybe the rain sounds will come through. I don't know. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, your favorite pet. Otherwise, happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye. Come here. You have to say bye, don't forget. Oh, you're wet. You're wet. Oh my God. All right, bye everyone.